What's going on, everyone? It is the Tankster back again with another episode. Now, I know I said I was going to do the preseason games, but after thinking about it, I went ahead and kind of simmed through it all. Um, as you can clearly see down there, we finished 2-1. I wanted to go ahead and just jump into it a little bit quicker here. I kind of already know who I want to keep and don't want to keep. So what we're going to do is, or actually gonna be cutting the roster down today. There are 21 players that I need to cut, as you can clearly see. But before doing that, I realized that back in the first video that I said I was gonna go over the roster, and I did sum up. I didn't go over it completely. So what we want to do right now, when I hit the depth chart, kind of talk about some of the guys here, things like that. Obviously, Mac Jones, Bailey Zappi, Cunningham, those guys are going to remain on the team. Wide receiver depth: Juju, Devontae, Kendrick Bourne, Tyquan Thornton, Demario Douglas, Keyshawn Butte. I believe I'm pronouncing his name right. If not, please correct me. Really would like to know. Um, heading back up here to the running back depth: Ezekiel Elliott, Ramondre Stevenson, Ty Montgomery, Pierre Strong, J.J. Taylor, Kevin Harris. The running back room is strong right now, but unfortunately, we don't need to keep that many. So we have to figure out who we're going to cut, who we're going to keep. But like I said, there are players in my mind that I do plan on keeping. Tight end room, it's we only got three tight ends. Really, we only need two. So I think Anthony's probably going to end up getting cut. I'm not too sure. Tackles, I brought him in. Taylor Lewan, I believe, is how you pronounce his name. So we definitely want to keep him. Riley Reef, maybe. Calvin Anderson, I don't know yet. But, as you can clearly see, the offensive line is okay. It's not the strongest. It probably could be better. Those are somebody who we're probably going to want to have to try to pick up in the draft. With that being said, I am going to set the draft, to where I want it. From, either being weak to being very strong and so on and so forth. Um, I don't want to take up too much time going through the roster, clearly, but you can see some of the people that are here that we are going to keep, that are going to be our starters. You know, lots of rookies on the team, things like that, that we want to keep clearly. Cornerback depth looking really good. Jonathan Jones, Christian Gonzalez, who's clearly going to be a starter, no doubt about it. Marcus Jones, Jalen Mills, probably going to get moved over to free safety. Jack Jones, he's another good guy that we want to keep. Free safeties, like I said, plan on moving Jalen Mills over to the free safety position. That way you can back up Jabril Peppers. I'm not saying that Joshua Bledsoe is not good. We all got to start somewhere, correct? Just like I'm doing here in this first ever franchise series that I'm doing. Brad Hawkins probably going to get cut. I don't know if I'm going to keep him. If I can move him to practice squad, I might do that. But Kyle Duggar back there for strong safety. Adrian Phillips, who's a veteran who's been on the team for quite some time, definitely going to keep him. Cody Davis, another guy. These are two positions right here that we're going to have to address more than likely either in the offseason or in the draft. I don't foresee these guys staying too long. They've been around for a while. They're a little bit older. But I think maybe we can get away with them for another year. I'm not sure. Now, when it comes down to the kickers, Nick Folk, Chad Ryland, he is our rookie kicker. I think I'm going to be rolling with him. Why? Only because I'm trying to save some cap space when we head into free agency. Plus, we're going to have to re-sign a lot of players. Um, that's basically it. There are a few more positions here that I could go over, but we could be here all day doing that. So we're going to move on from there. We are going to cut our players down, or kind of go over to see, who needs to be re-signed. And I know from the other franchise that I have been playing that there are a tremendous amount of players who need to be signed. So, with that being said, let's get into here. Let's cut our players down from 75 to 53 man roster. Unfortunately, we're not going to keep this guy. His overall is too low. Cody Russi, It's a low overall. Probably going to cut him to Connor McDermott. Go ahead and let you go. Save us some money there. Kevin Harris. Guess got to move to the practice squad. Go ahead and move Brendan Schooler to the practice squad as well. Who else can we cut here? The whole object here, obviously, is that we need to really go ahead and try to keep our players who we think are going to help us win a lot of games. And obviously, we want to keep guys that are going to be, you know, that are just going to be good for the team. I think that these guys here, the running back depth, we might keep this here. We may go back in and cut them. But like I said, we want to keep guys that are going to clearly help us win, help us get to where we need to get to, and that we can develop later on down the line. Now, I know it's hard because you see a lot of guys that you like, right? Obviously, but we clearly can't keep all those guys. And it does hurt. Go ahead and get rid of this guy here. Joe Cardona. I know Belichick's real big on this guy. I would like to keep him, but let's face it. Madden logic tells us that a 26 overall tight end is probably not going to do much and is probably not going to see any game time. He is 31 years old. If you cut him, it's only going to save us $500K in cap space. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut him. I apologize to anybody who is a Joe Cardona fan. Please don't be mad at me. I do apologize for cutting him, but like I said, clearly in Madden logic, he's somebody who's not gonna, obviously fit in. So we're gonna have to let him go. Go ahead and let this guy go. He's another guy whose overall is way too low right now. Way too low. Move him over to the practice squad. Brad Hawkins, I don't know. It's 25. He can be developed. 87 speed, 6'3 zone coverage, 68 tackle. I don't think anybody would sign him. Let's just move him over there for now. Sean Wade, we have plenty of depth. We can move him. Chris Board may want to keep. Matthew Slater, I don't want to get rid of. I do like him. He's a great special teams player. So we'll probably go ahead and keep him. Miles Bryant. That's another guy we could keep. But like I said before, the cornerback space is just so much. I mean, you have so many guys here. We have Jonathan Jones, Christian Gonzalez, Marcus Jones, Jack Jones, Jalen Mills, Miles Bryant, Amar Speed, Isaiah Bolden. These guys, I mean, I'd like to keep these two. They're young. Miles Bryant young as well. Maybe we'll keep them. Let's just go ahead and change Jalen Mills' position to free safety. That way he can back up Jabril Peppers. And just like that, that has been done. You know, it's funny because every time you go on and you edit a player's position, when you're in the middle of cutting people, this tends to happen. And then you can't do anything, so now you got to exit back out. And you got to go back into it. And then it pops back up again. This guy here, we'll go ahead and cut him. Plenty of space here with this guy, he's 26. Let's go ahead, we'll knock him out. Move him to the practice squad. Got to cut 6 more players. Kickers. Nick Folk, you've been great for us. You are 38 years old. You're probably going to regress after the season. And by cutting you, we will save $2.2 million in cap space. You've been great to us, but we're going to have to let you go. Strong safety. I'm going to keep those guys. Free safety, looking pretty good. Bledsoe, might keep him there for now. So I got to cut 5 more guys. I don't know. This is where it starts getting hard. You have to kind of go through and take a look at it yourself. Chris Board. Man, I'm really liking the linebacker core because I don't know if we're really gonna play this guy here. Let me come back to him. See what we can do. Keon White, Dre Flowers, Dietrich Wise, left end, Christian Barmore, Lawrence Guy. That's another guy. I could cut him potentially. He is 33. We could save $3 million in cap space by doing so. But this is where it's hard. This is where it gets hard trying to cut your roster down from 75 players to 53. Antonio Maifai, I don't know how well he's going to do. I mean, 67 strength. Go ahead and move him to the practice squad. Now, I do have practice squad stealing on, so more than likely somebody is going to end up signing some of these players that I did move. And it's unfortunate, but that's the reality of it. Four more players got to go. Chris Board will cut you. Joshua Bledsoe. I'll go ahead and move him to the practice squad. Two more players got to go. It wants me to cut Miles Bryant. I would save a tremendous amount of money by doing so. I don't even know. I wonder if I can trade him and even get anything. Trade away. What offers could I get for Miles Bryant? Get offers. There are no trade offers available. Wow. You've got to be. Okay, well, I mean. Well, Miles Bryant, you've been good for us, but I am going to let you go, unfortunately. Only because I need to save some money. Now, in reality, he's probably still going to be on the team. I need to cut one more guy. More than likely, I might re-sign some of these guys. I am going to look through it after this video and see. Just to, decide. And if I do bring some of these guys back after this video has been recorded, I will let you know who I brought back and the reason why I brought them back. Delani Tavai is on the trade block. He is a 77 overall. If I lose Joanna Bentley, he is going to be the one to help back that up if he goes down. So I can't do that. This is tough, guys. This is extremely tough. Some great cornerbacks right here. I don't even know. Mac Wilson's 25. He can be developed. Isaiah Bolden. Man, oh man, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? You know what? I want to keep him. I do like Ty Montgomery, but unfortunately, he is a little bit older. We're gonna go ahead and cut him. So that's it. We've made our cuts. Like I said, I might bring some people back. Going into this right now, our team, I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. So in the next video, we are going to be facing the Philadelphia Eagles. But take a look here. This is your starting offense. Mac Jones is going to get the start, obviously. Zapp will be backing him up. Excuse me. Malik Cunningham, Parker Thornton, Keyshawn, Juju, Kendrick Bourne, Douglas. Over in defense, looking pretty stacked here. Lawrence Guy. I may end up maybe cutting him. I don't know. But Gonzalez, Jack Jones, Jonathan Jones, Marcus Jones. A lot of Joneses on this team. Keeping up with the Joneses, if anybody is old enough to know what that is. But yeah, so that's going to be it for now. In the next video, we're going to go ahead and start up week 1 of the franchise. I will show you where I have my draft. How that's going to be set up with players from very weak to very strong and so on. So we will see you in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. See you in the next video.